Alrighty then, we should be live. We should be nice and live, so please allow me a brief moment to share the stream. Yep. Alrighty. Give me a moment to put it in my Discord server. Link to join the Discord server in the description. As always, if the link is broken, please let me know. I don't think it should be broken, but, you know, just in case. Alrighty then. I'm going to put it on... I'll put it in the... yeah, it'll only go in my Discord server. I don't really care about putting it anywhere else, so please allow me to pull up my chat reading device. And there we are, and we should be ready. Should be nice and ready. Yep. Alright. So, we are going to give it a brief moment to allow people to trickle in. I am aware I am streaming at 1:42 p.m. on a Wednesday, so the majority of my audience would probably be a little bit busy right now. Oh my gosh, it's Serotonin Rat. It is indeed Serotonin Rat. Hello, Rose. Welcome to the stream. Today, we are playing the demo version of Deathloop, which is a Danganronpa-inspired visual novel, I believe. I stumbled across it randomly when I was on itch.io, and I thought it looked interesting and I wanted to play it, but I thought I should probably play it on stream. So we fired up the stream. Yeah. I will also take this opportunity to mention, I have said it in my Discord server, but yes, videos are not coming out all that often. Hello, I can't really hang, so I'm just slipping in saying, hey, hi, have fun, lol. I will have fun, thank you, Rose. But, yes, I will take this opportunity to say that videos, I've got a lot less motivation to do videos as I once did. So, yeah, that's sort of coming up short. But, hey, I'm playing this video game anyway, may as well stream it, you know? So, as I already said, this is Deathloop, so without much further ado, let's get into the loop. Wow. Disclaimer, this game is uploaded with a full written permission from the original developer. Yep.
Who are you?
Oh, yay, voice acting.
How did you get here? You don't remember, do you?
No, I don't remember, sorry. You open your mouth, but before you can utter a single word, the voice suddenly cuts you off.
Happiness or freedom? What would you choose?
Okay, you can't just start it off with a question like that. There are a lot of things you need to weigh here. This is implying that in the event that you are happy, you are not free, and that in the event that you are free, you are not happy. However, I see, like, if you're happy, you don't really need the freedom because you're already happy, but if you are free but you can't be happy, then there's not really much point in having the freedom because you're sad. So I'll choose happiness.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I guess we will? Whoa, static. This is just like that Flavor Folly song. Hey, how long are you gonna stand there? You look around you and... You look around yourself in confusion. It seems you're standing in front of a school. Snap out of it, weirdo. We're already 15 minutes late. Before you could say a single word, the orange-haired girl grabbed you by the arm and dragged you with her. A few minutes later, the two of you stood side by side, facing a packed classroom. The teacher looked at you for a few seconds before facing the class and making an announcement. Attention everyone, today we welcome 2 new transfer students. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves to the class? The name is Miro. I look forward to meeting you all. Miro spoke as she addressed the class. Everyone's gaze turned to you now. You should introduce yourself. Who are you? Please left-click on the designated white field, write your name, and confirm it. They call me Saro out on these streets. Hello, Silver Rat. Hello, Quatu. Nice to see that your name is significantly shorter now and is no longer difficult to say. But do we go Saro or do we go the full serotonin? Or we can just go Rat. Saro. We're going Saro. You face the rest of the class and speak. It's very nice meeting you all. Please call me Saro. And yet you still messed it up. Quatu. Yeah, I did it fine. All eyes were suddenly on you, or more precisely, on Miro, as the 2 of you took your designated seats. Okay, the music is ringing some bells. I feel like this might just be a piano version of something copyrighted. You missed a tv the first time? Well, I apologize for that. Like, this feels like a piano version of something J-pop. Especially this part. Okay, is this legal to put in a video game? I don't know, it's raising some flags. It sounds very familiar. That's right. Today is your first day at Sandy High School. Weird-ass name for a high school. You and Miro moved to the city last week and decided to transfer to this school. How do we have any say in what school we get transferred to? Usually, it's just based on whether or not you live in the zone that school is, like, dictatorial of. What? I guess it probably works differently other places, but at least in Florida, that's how it works. This makes complete sense, but you can't help but feel like something is really off here. The teacher let out another long sigh and went on with the lecture. Well, I guess this is heavily implied to take place in Japan. That purd does sound J-pop. It does. A few hours later, it was finally lunchtime. I'm heading to the admin office to finalize your registration. Want me to come with? That won't be necessary, Saro. You have more important things to do anyway. Wow, I can't spell. Yeah. This place will be your home for a while. What do you mean home for a while? You don't live at a school. So you should go around and get yourself acclimated to your new surroundings. Okay, so you're telling me to, like, leave during school hours? Well, I suppose that's probably a thing in other places. Maybe buy us some lunch while you're at it. You don't? I didn't. I'm out of I don't go to school anymore. I graduated. Looks like Miro didn't feel like waiting in line, so she shoved the boring job onto you. See ya. Miro then turned around and left. You could see some of your new classmates wanting to chat with her, but she just completely ignored them and left. Okay, Queen behavior. Okay, what now? Should you head straight to the cafeteria? Or maybe you should wait until the cafeteria clears out a bit. Perhaps you could look around for a bit. Where do you want to go? Why am I yawning? Ugh. Library time. Let's check out some books. You leave your classroom and head straight to the library. But as expected, the place was empty. Everyone must be in the cafeteria right now. You turn around, ready to leave, when... You're not the blue lady. Who are you? What are you doing in the library? A strange girl wearing an even stranger attire was standing in front of you the whole time. Why do you have lyrics? Why do you have lyrics in your background music? This isn't fucking Persona. We're not in a fight scene. This is... What are you doing? What is this? This isn't how you do it. You're peeving me off. You don't put lyrics in your music during regular gameplay. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is all copyrighted. There's no way this isn't copyrighted. What are you doing? What are you talking about? How do I... Okay. F? Okay. Did she send you here? Okay, so we're going to do something real quick. There's no fucking options? There's no options? What are you doing? What are you talking about? What? I can't turn off the background music? I can't lower the lyrics? This is gonna... What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Wow, great OST. Yeah, it's good music, but like, why are you doing this to me? Sure, whatever. You take a step back and introduce yourself. Let me... Okay, I just hit something. So we are forced to go back to the title screen. Jesus Christ. Okay, Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Shit. Okay, we're going to turn off the application audio. Maybe? No, that's a bad idea. Okay, shit. The lyrics are the best part, though. Lyrics are nice, yeah, but I can't, like, focus, man. I also took it out of full screen, so... Let me hit the settings, see if there's a full screen option.
Who are you?
Nope, nothing about going to full screen. So I don't even know how I did that,
Happiness
so we're just gonna
or
go right back. We're just gonna go right back to where we were, you know? All that easy shit. Blah, 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 blah. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that this stream is starting out like this. I also noticed that we need to redo this if we're going to be playing it like this. So that should be good. Alright. F11? I don't think it was F11. No, it wasn't. So now we just get back to the library. It's still very foolish. It's still so foolish that they're putting lyrics. I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being copyrighted. I just... Okay. Everyone be in the cafeteria now. You turn around ready to leave when... You're not the blue lady. Who are you? What are you doing in the library? A strange girl wearing an even stranger attire was standing in front of you the whole time. I'm throwing things at the wall. I don't know. That's fair. But for some reason, you didn't notice her presence until she spoke. Did she send you here? You take a step back and introduce yourself. Sarah, is that your real name? The strange girl suddenly approached you and stared you in the eyes. I see. So that's who you really are. I wonder if this is another one of her plans. Is this one of those games that takes your name in your computer because it's not gonna dox me, it's just gonna say Corky? Or is this a test? Is this his test for me? Speak! Did he send you? How can I die? How can I die? The strange girl started shaking your body. Her tone and facial expression didn't change one bit, but you could tell she was freaking out right now. Let go of me. I apologize. You're right. If this is a test, then I'm going about it the wrong way. I'm sorry, and I look forward to being evaluated by you, observer. Oh, by the way, if you need me to adjust the volumes at any point, just say so. But it might get your address. It's not gonna get my fucking address. And if it does, I'll just shut down the stream. The strange girl suddenly bowed to you and left the room. You stood there completely confused for a moment before you let out a sigh and left. You head to the cafeteria. After that weird encounter, you finally arrive at your destination. It's time to stand in line and buy lunch for you and Miro. However, no matter where you look, the cafeteria is completely empty. Not a single student around. This makes no sense. Even though you did show up late to avoid the crowd, it's still lunchtime. The school cafeteria should not be empty right now. You keep looking around in confusion when someone suddenly appears in front of you. Oh, I played this? Hi, Snow! Welcome, welcome. It's the demo version, not the full version. The full version costs some money that I do not have right now. So I wanted to play the demo version. Yeah. Is it a good one? Is it a good one? It has lyrics in the fucking background music, which took me off guard. I 100% played this, the demo. Yeah. Understandable. Oh, shit. I still need to play your suggestion. The Zodiac one. I still need to play that. Maybe later on. It's pretty good, yeah. I kind of just, does it make you uncomfortable? Does it go in a bad direction? Does it dox you? Destroyed it, Limphao? What do you mean you destroyed it? Okay. You keep looking around in confusion when someone suddenly appears in front of you. It's you! I do not have many feminine voices. This is not gonna go well. But yeah, this is definitely a game for me. Okay. Oh god, it's really you, Sarah. CC suddenly jumped on you and gave you a tight hug. How did you get here? I'm super happy to see you again, but I don't understand. How are you here? You're in complete control. You're you. CC stares at you in confusion. Her expression displayed both happiness and fear. It seems she's hoping you'll be able to answer her questions and put her mind at ease. Sadly, however, you're as confused, if not more confused, than she. So you simply take a step back and explain everything that happened to you so far. Really? So you just found yourself at the front gate of this school? Just like that?
You nod your head.
What about before that? How did you get here? There shouldn't be any weird shit, at least in my playthrough. There are some daring characters, though. What do you mean by daring? As in not stream safe? Okay, but not too bad? Alright. Wonderful. How did you find this?
Before Cece could even finish her words, a loud voice interrupted your conversation.
Good, you're both here. I finalized your registration, Saro. Congratulations, you're officially a candidate now.
Oh, I played Your Turn to Die. I don't like that.
I do not like that. Immediate bad vibes. You're gonna kill my ass, aren't you? I'm trying to be as vague as possible. Yeah, that's fair.
Candidate?
Don't worry, I'll explain everything soon enough. But first, let's get the other candidates in here.
I had the exact same PTSD. Hell yeah. Meryl spoke as she snapped her fingers. 6 other people suddenly showed up in the cafeteria.
Okay, so is every character gonna be a woman? I don't have 9 femme voices. What the hell is happening? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. At least one person I'll be able to do semi-okay. Why is Meryl dressed as a schoolgirl nun? What game is this? It's called Deathloop. It's called Deathloop. Also, welcome to the stream, I love you.
Yo, dudes, how did I teleport to the cafeteria? Did I finally awaken my superpowers?
I feel like that voice doesn't fit him the best, but nah. I will say there's more females than males. Well, of course there is. This must be part of the test. Wow, that was so cool. I felt like I was floating in space for a moment there.
0, our names are 1 letter apart.
Teleport me! Teleport me again! Teleport? Okay, enough delays. Let's begin. First, let me congratulate you all on surviving the first trial of the game! Your Turn to Die PTSD is hitting hard tonight. The first trial. I am not gonna be able to remember which voice is which. Yes, every person in this school was a potential candidate. Gang, you're a femboy voice too good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I say was because, except for you 8, the rest have been killed off. PTSD from Zero Escape. I didn't finish Zero Escape. I played 2 of the routes, and then I realized that you need to play every route to get the true route, and I was not gonna invest that much time into it. I did only play 999, so if one day I do want to play, if I do end up playing Virtue's Last Reward, I'm pretty sure that's the other one in the pack. It's really long, yeah, it's really fucking long. If I do end up playing the other one that comes with 999, I'll probably end up streaming it. Okay, I did play, like, the first 30 minutes, but the fact that the main character's name was Sigma, I just couldn't take it seriously. Anyways. What? This school was set specifically for this trial. They should add you to lifesteal? No they shouldn't. No, they fucking shouldn't. You were all transferred here, and your memories were manipulated. Those with a weak will, with a pitiful presence, the observers of this world simply accepted their new reality and went on with their lives. They attended classes, stood in line at the cafeteria, and enjoyed a carefree high school life.
I'm sorry, the main character was named what? Yeah, the main character of one of the Zero Escape games is named Sigma. They're a police officer too, I'm pretty sure, so already don't like them much. Not once stopping or wondering how they even got here in the first place. Pitiful NPCs. However, you eight were different. You saw through this fake existence. You refused to look away and accept this sweet lie. You questioned your reality. And for that, you're still alive. However, the game has just begun, and your continuous survival is not yet assured. After all, only one of you eight will leave this place alive. Why the hell are you doing this? She looks like I'm using my Susie Deltarune voice for her. I remember the great Stero Police crash out. I know you don't like them. Yeah, back when I played Coffee Talk. You're playing a pretty sick game, little girl. Who do you work for? That looks like minors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all minors. It is a high school. You two are asking the wrong questions. Or rather, you're asking them at the wrong time. Hi, you're so right, Orange Daughter. They should be asking you about the second trial. The second trial? I guess since she called this high school experiment the first trial, then that could only mean there's going to be more. Correct, but Carmine? Carmine? I don't know. The second trial is the real main event. You could maybe call it the main game, or the class trial. It's the real reason you're all here. In order to pick the winner among you, you eight will be playing a certain game. You're gonna have 4 card rolls: Commoner, Keymaster, Sage, and Sacrifice. The game has many names and many different iterations. However, the most common name for it is the werewolf game. Oh, fuck yeah! It's Mafia! Let's fucking go! The fucking social deduction game? Is this some sort of joke? Let's just say I played the werewolves game perfectly. It's a bit too easy as a Town of Salem enthusiast, though. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I understand what you mean now, Snow. I may like social deduction games, but I'm ass at them, so let's see what happens! Oh, that's the backlog. You want us to play a children's game? I won't take it lightly if I were you, Jack. The second trial might be based on the werewolf game, but the consequences are very real. You won't be role-playing around. You will become the roles you're given. Roles? Standing among you right now is a real killer. He or she will target and seek your death without any hesitation. Your only chance at survival is exposing the killer and voting them off at the end of the day. Standard werewolf rules. However, in addition to the killer and innocent role, there are 3 additional special roles. First, the guardian angel role. The person with the guardian angel role will be able to choose and protect one other person each night. You're cooked? I'm fucking cooked, dog! If the guardian angel chooses to protect a person the killer targets, then congratulations. You have managed to prevent the killer from claiming their victim. I really should have grabbed a drink before this. The second role is the vigilante role. The person with the vigilante role is able to target and kill one person each night. However, targeting and killing anyone who is not the killer will result in the vigilante killing themselves. A pretty fair trade-off if you ask me. Finally, the third and last role is the detective role. Basically, when you find a dead body, you'll be able to see where 4 of the other crewmates were at the time of the murder. The person with the detective role is able to investigate one person each night to determine if they are the killer or not. However, convincing others about your findings without exposing your role to the killer is a whole other matter. Yeah, these are all pretty bog standard social deduction game roles. Because it's such a badly fucking balanced role. Like, you said it yourself, the detective role in Among Us is so shit. Anyways. Yeah. However, convincing others about your findings without exposing your role to the killer is a whole other matter. I just asked Siri if you're cooked. She said you're fried. They set me to fucking broil, man. They popped my deep fried ass in the goddamn oven, bro. They fucking sous vide me, dude. They body bagged me and threw me in the fryer. As you can see, each role has its advantages and disadvantages, ensuring a fair trial. Now, to end this explanation, I would like to remind the killer that targeting someone during the daytime is completely forbidden. Breaking this rule, or any other rule for that matter, will result in the offender being immediately killed. And just so you know, if the first person to break a rule gets killed, they are not going to end up being the mastermind or the mastermind's twin sister. We don't do that shit. Every single one of you is implanted with a small chip in your brain. And when you die in the game, you die in real life. Put on your nerve gear, boy. The game should be like an hour or two long if you voice act everything. That's wonderful. The chip is completely attached to your optic nerve and is able to witness anything you see. Oh, okay, so it's not supposed to kill you. Upon the discovery of any rule infringement, the chip will automatically release a powerful electric surge through your— Okay, so it is supposed to kill you! I did call your shit! The chip will automatically release a powerful electric surge through your nerves, thus frying your brain and immediately killing you. You planted something in our brain? As long as you don't break the rules, you have nothing to worry about. Your turn to die, callers. Yeah, I kind of just read quickly, so I breezed through it. Okay, well, I am a voice actor by trade, so I like to voice act. I say voice actor by trade as if I've gotten any actual roles yet. I'm just trying. Now, unless you have other questions about the game, I will be seeing you at sunset. Dog, Sword Art Online with the nerve gear. It's the first— Listen, I recently rewatched SAO Abridged, you know, the good version, so it's a little fresh on the mind. Miro then walked past you and walked toward the exit. You all kept following her with your gaze when suddenly she stopped and turned around. She was looking back at all of you, but you could swear she was looking straight into your eyes. Welcome back to the Null game. This is the game that made me jump back into TOS 2, by the way. Oh, is it? This is 1000% copyrighted. This is 2000% copyrighted. Why are there stars? Why are you giving space imagery? Why are you giving meteors? How is this relevant? To be honest, I have no clue what this is. What is fucking any of this? Why are you showing me pictures from a microscope? Why are there trilobites? What is with the trilobites? Is that a fucking octopus? Why are there dinosaurs? The story returns? What are you fucking on about? This is the mind of someone with ADHD. Yeah. Oh, is this supposed to be like a...
Yeah, is this supposed to be like, hey, you should totally play the full version? Yeah, it's telling you to play the full version. Huh? I don't fucking know,
Happiness
Tifa.
or freedom?
I don't fucking know,
What would you
Tifa.
choose?
I really don't know. Happiness or freedom? I already chose happiness, dog. Where did I pick up the habit of saying dog? I don't know anybody who says that on the regular. How did I pick up this? How did I pick up this speech mannerism? I genuinely am unaware. I know I've been watching the entire time, but did I miss something? Man, I've got the same fucking question. That didn't make any goddamn sense. You lift your head to the mighty blue sky while trying to process what just happened, when suddenly a voice brings you back to reality.
Hey, are you okay?
You look back at Cece and nod your head. Cece, also known as Crying Child, this is about Five Nights at Freddy's.
The null game is happening again, huh? By the look of it, this one is even more messed up than the last.
What are you talking about?
Not only is the game's host different this time around, but so are the participants. Or at least some of them. The setting is different too. Why Sandy High School out of all places? Why Miral? Why her? Why a version of his daughter? Sorry, Saro. I don't mean to confuse you. After all...
Cece suddenly approached you and held your hand.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you again. You have no idea how much I waited for this.
Is this some fucking Mirai Nikki shit?
Saro, we're finally together again.
Again, this is some goddamn Mirai Nikki shit. Oh my fucking god. Cece leans forward as she held tighter to your hands when...
Kya, what's happening here?
I can't do that. I can't do that Kya sound. I can't fucking do that. Dog hit my head on a metal pole. That's fair. To be honest, I was kind of weirded out by CC the whole time, but that's mostly because I cannot handle this much. I mean, I watch a decent amount of anime, so I know what to expect. I mean, I've been around the block before. At least it's not date everything shit where they're just constantly like, I wanna fuck you now! And it's just like, dog, I'm a minor, you need to fuck off with that. To be fair, that's my fault for playing a dating sim, but...
Very shameless, very shameless.
Cece let go of your hand and faced Zero.
What do you want, weirdo? Don't be like that, Cece-chan. There is nothing wrong with forming alliances. It's the only way to survive this game, right? Right? And what better way to cement an alliance than a pretty heated kiss? That's not what we're doing. Sure, Cece-chan. I'll get off your hair. I didn't mean to cock block you or anything. Have fun. Wink wink.
She's fun. Zero then waved her hand and left. You watched her leave until she left your sight.
Damn, Zero. She is no less a freak as a participant. But she's right about something, Saro. The null game has officially started.
I'm putting my head in the oven now. That's fair.
Alliances are bound to be formed. And sooner or later, this game will spiral into fucking madness again. We need to escape. Early this time. Trust me, Saro. This is the only way to truly survive this game.
I'm immediately getting off vibes from you. You look back at CC and nod your head.
First, we should start by searching the place. Last time, I just dragged you along with me from one place to another. Not once did I ask for your input. So, how about you lead the search this time around? Where do you think we should go?
I want to go to the library. I want to read books.
Oh, the library? Feeling nostalgic, huh? Okay, let's head out.
No, I just need to see if they have the new Warrior Cats book. You know I need to know what's up with Firepaw and the gang. You nod back to CC as the two of you head back to the main building. After walking past a few classrooms, you finally arrive at the library. Oh, good lord.
The library. This one is way bigger than the last, isn't it?
CC then approached one of the shelves and ran her hand across the books.
Even though it looks different, it still feels the same. Won't you agree, Sarah? It feels like it was only yesterday you and I were searching around the library. Searching around for a way to escape.
Dog, I'm not even joking. I'm stuck. My mom closed the oven. I hate to tell you, that's not your mom. That's the old witch. Yeah, you shouldn't have gotten into the gingerbread house, man. That's your fault. Like, the whole thing is made of candy. That's your fault, man. Oh, hold on. I got a long-term roleplay Mafia game I'm in. I do a lot of them. They're looking for one more player, and they just pinged asking if anybody knew someone who might be interested. I'm gonna have to... It's getting kind of hot in here. Yeah, it's an oven. It does that. Sorry about that. Alright.
Searching around for a way to escape. I was so convinced the library had the answers I was seeking. I was so convinced I knew what I was doing. God, it feels like it's been years since then. A lot of things have changed, including myself.
CC then stopped and touched her hair.
You haven't said anything about my hair. It's longer than before. Do you like it?
I like it, mostly because I don't know what your old hair looked like.
Really?
You nod your head.
Thank you.
CC suddenly fell silent. Her cheeks flushed brighter and redder than ever before.
Ahem. We should get going. Yes, the library has nothing useful for now. Let's go.
You two spent the next few hours investigating the different classrooms of the school. But much like every other room in the place, it was completely abandoned. All of those students who once roamed the halls were completely gone. Almost like they never existed in the first place. You look through the window. The mighty blue sky suddenly turned orange, signaling the end of the day.
It's already sunset.
CC suddenly holds your hand as you two stare the window.
It's okay. You did your best. We did our best. Whatever's gonna happen now, we'll face it together, okay? Just you and me.
This is some fucking psycho shit. She's gonna be fucking insane. She's gonna be fucking insane. I know it.
Like always.
Cece tightens her grip on your hand. Behind that beautiful smile of hers, you can sense fear. You can sense an immense fear that would shatter the very fabric of reality if it ever comes out. But it's not a fear for her life. It's not a fear of death, of the unknown. It's a fear for you. For your existence. For your future together.
There is a red flag on her head. There is a massive fucking red flag. It's either she's going to be the killer who is like posing as your bestie boo, or she's first death. There's no in between. She looks like fucking Sayaka Mizono DR Trigger Happy Havoc.
You hold tighter to Cece's hand as a strange feeling suddenly shocks your senses. The next time you open your eyes, you find yourself standing in the cafeteria.
Yay, teleportation.
But you're not alone. Cece and the rest of your companions are all there. But most of all, she is here too.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, Miral. I don't know what stage trick you guys are using for this teleport thing, but it's making me really nauseous. Can I talk with one of the executive producers about it? I can't have the cuties at home seeing me puke on live TV. Miral stared at Hassan for a few seconds before she rolled her eyes and faced the rest of you.
Now that you're all here, allow me to explain the voting process. Standing among you right now is a killer. Starting tonight, the killer will claim a victim with each passing night. The voting process is your main way of finding and eliminating the killer. The process is simple. You simply discuss the situation among each other and then vote. Each one of you gets to vote, and the person with the highest number of votes gets eliminated. Any questions?
By eliminated, you mean killed, right?
Oh, I mistook Jack and Hassan's voices. Why?
Whoever gets the highest number of votes will be killed.
Affirmative.
This is insane. You really expect us to send someone to their death?
You can always choose to vote on no one. However, that would only benefit the killer, of course.
We don't care. We're not gonna play your sick game. We're not gonna kill anyone.
What do you mean by we, Nazi-chan? Don't go around forcing your own opinion on the rest of us. That's not cute at all.
What?
I agree with the blonde woman. Not making a choice is a choice in itself. If this killer truly exists, then doing nothing will send one of us to a certain demise.
What about the special roles?
Cece, who barely spoke a word until now, suddenly interjected.
It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this. Alright, I will take a, minute and a half long break. I'm gonna go get a drink, because my throat hurts. I will be right back.
The rat has returned. It's absolutely wild. Isn't that crazy? This man is so corny, I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, I just realized I have my chat reading device on top messages instead of all messages. Gotta love a death loop? You do gotta love a death loop. Hello, Saldis. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, you must have joined in. You must have joined in while I was on a brief break. I was grabbing a drink. Alright. Jack is corny? Yeah, that's fair.
It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this. What about them? What about them?
What if the people with the special roles step up right now? That will narrow down the list of suspects. Great idea, Cece-chan! There are 8 of us here. If we eliminate the people who will play special roles, then only 5 people remain. Even if we vote randomly, there will still be a 20% chance of voting for the killer. That's like pretty high, right? Right?
I hate my voice for her. I can't do high voices.
I agree as well. Any kind of advantage we could get would be very helpful. The people with the special roles should step up.
Carmine spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Seconds passed and then minutes, but no one stepped forward. Come on, guys. We can't have dead air. This'll totally fuck up the ratings. A few more minutes passed, but once again, no one stepped up.
Enough. This is a waste of time. Don't be so hasty, Miro-chan. This is super duper important to us, so just wait a bit, okay? We can wait all night and nothing will change, because the special roles haven't been assigned just yet. Huh? Unlike the killer role, the special roles are only assigned during the first night. That's when you start using them, after all. So at this moment, none of you has a special role yet. I see! So Cece-chan's plan was a no-go from the start! Well, it was still worth a shot, so don't beat yourself too much, Cece-chan. You were trying to bait the killer, huh, Cecilia? Huh? Bait the killer? By declaring that the people with special roles will narrow down the suspect list, she was basically saying that whoever steps forward will be seen as 100% innocent. She was hoping that would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a special role. And since the roles haven't been assigned yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud and end the game. A very impressive strategy. It's not really impressive. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking. Cece needs to have glasses. I think it would look better. I don't think you should be saying that. Like, don't judge people's appearances, dude. That's fucking lame. However, it seems the killer is smarter than what you gave them credit for, Cecilia. Or perhaps you're the killer and this whole thing was just a diversion to make the others trust you. Perhaps I'm playing right into your hands.
I have no idea what just happened. This is just too confusing for the average viewer.
Why are you so set on the fact that this is a reality TV show? Get your gay ass over to Big Brother. I'm sorry, he looks like a boy kisser. He looks like a boy kisser.
He looks like Golden Retriever puppy energy, but I need all of my higher pitched voices for the female characters, so I need to use my deeper voices for the two men, and it's just this whole thing. I don't say that rudely, by the way. Well, he does kind of look like a... Okay, he looks like a very straight gay guy or a decently fruity straight guy. You kind of sound like Duckus. I have no idea who that is. Sorry, I had to take another sip of the drink. Let's just get to the voting part already. That's where the ratings are.
For once, I agree with this delusional creep. Discussion time is over. When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote.
Myrtle declared as she started calling out names. The first to go was Nas.
I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna take someone's life like it's nothing. I'm voting no one. Suit yourself. You're up next, weirdo.
Myrtle spoke as she pointed at Hassan. My moment to shine! I, Hassan, the true definition of a Sigma...
Okay, he's a fucking straight-ass loser. I'm sorry I ever thought there was anything to you. You suck. You suck fundamentally as a person. All the men are corny? That makes sense.
I, Hassan, the true definition of a Sigma male, and the future winner of this game show, will vote for you. Nas! With exaggerated movements, Hassan pointed at Nas.
What? Me?
Of course! Ever since the start, you have been doing nothing but trying to push us not to vote for anyone.
I feel like my voice for him kind of fits better. He's definitely the kind of asshole who tries to, like, make his voice deeper. Wow, I no longer like this game that much. No, it's not that you don't like the game, you just don't like this specific character. Which makes sense, this guy sucks. I want to vote him out. I want to kill this guy.
And who would benefit more from that than the killer? So, my vote goes for you, Nas. No hard feelings, though. I just want to win the game show.
I hate you. Oh, the characters are not the most likable on purpose, I think. That's fair.
Yeah, you're a damn lunatic.
I fucking hate your voice. I fucking hate you. I hate you so bad.
The voting continued after that. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmine chose to vote for no one. Cornball. Meanwhile, Zero let out a giggle and declared she would follow Hassan's lead and vote for Nas. Jack also voted for Nas. Cece, on the other hand, let out a sigh and voted no one. It was only you and Kay left now.
Alright, it's your turn now, Kay. Who will you be voting for? Myself.
Kay declared with a hushed, low voice.
What? I vote for myself.
The whole room stared at Kay with a... Kai?
I'm gonna stick with K. Kai? It should obviously be Kai, right? Kai. It's Kai? Because, like, EI is I, but, like, if you're gonna write Kai, usually it's spelled K-A-I. But this is K-E-I. Kai? K? Kai? K? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna just stick with K. No, but if it was K, no, fuck it, K.
The whole room stared at Kay with baffled expressions all over their faces.
Are you insane?
Fine, whatever.
Muriel suddenly moved her gaze and faced you.
You're up last, Sarah. Declare your vote and let's end this for today.
Everyone's gaze suddenly turned to you. It seems they all understood the current situation, even Hassan. With Nas getting 3 votes and no one getting 3 votes, your vote will seal the deal. Your vote will determine everything. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. Cece was right. The situation did spiral into insanity pretty quickly. There haven't been any murders yet, but someone is already on the chopping block. Whether you believe Nas is the killer or not is completely up to you.
Do Nas trust? I'm not doing that.
You get to choose. You get to vote. So, who would it be?
What happens if there's a tie? Fuck you, Hassan.
You lift your arm in the air and point at Hassan.
What the hell, dude? Why me? Because you're a bitch-ass motherfucker. And you don't deserve to live.
I see now. You're trying to eliminate the toughest competition early in the game.
No, I just cannot stand you fundamentally as a person.
You want all the fans, all the bitches to yourself.
The fact that you're referring to them as bitches is proof that you are a bad person. And given that we are in a death game, I do not trust your capacity to change who you are fundamentally as a person. So do the earth a favor and go die in a hole.
I was wrong about you, Saro. You're not a milker.
What the fuck is a milker?
A milker shares his bitches.
So you're talking about a— oh my fucking god, this guy's horrible. Oh my fucking god. I want you dead. I want you dead so bad. I wish I was the killer so I could put the knife to you myself. Jesus Christ. What? Honestly, I need you to die. I need to see you broken and battered and not in a good way. I hope you die a slow and painful death. I didn't unlock this dialogue, but yeah, this guy fucking sucks! He went too far when he referred to himself as a Sigma male. I hate this guy.
Hassan continued expressing his displeasure while spewing all kinds of offensive words. Eventually, Muriel shut him up and declared the end of the vote.
Okay, seems the result is pretty clear. No one will be voted off tonight.
Looks of relief appeared on the faces of some of your companions, while others looked completely annoyed. Muriel let out another long sigh before continuing to talk.
Now, let's go over nighttime rules. Every single one of you has been allocated a room in the school dorms. Leaving your room during nighttime is strictly forbidden, and will result in immediate deletion. This, of course, excludes the killer. As the killer, you're free to roam around the school and target one victim per night. Participants with special roles are also technically allowed to leave their rooms during the night. However, the whole process is fully automated, and you won't be conscious during it. Your mind will continue to sleep while your body accomplishes the special role. Think of it like sleepwalking if you want.
That's actually a really good canonical reason that the people with special roles don't see the killer. That's actually really good. I like the developer thinking ahead on that one. That's pretty freaky.
If there are no questions, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow.
Muriel gave you all one last look before she snapped her fingers and suddenly disappeared. The room fell silent once again, but then someone suddenly approached you.
Hey,
Nas looks at you with a smile on her face.
I want you to know that I had no doubts. I have no doubt you'll make the right choice, Saro. I always make the right choice. Also, developer, hey, hi, it's me, your good friend Serotonin Rat. You didn't put a space there. There's supposed to be a space after the comma, and it's bothering me really bad. Beneath those hollow, empty eyes lies a genuine person. A kind person. I realized that the moment I laid eyes on you. I won't forget this, Saro. I promise.
Nas then approached you and gave you a tight hug.
See you in the morning.
Nas then waved a hand and left while avoiding to look at the 3 people who tried to vote her out.
You're quite the ladies' man, Saro. I'm Arrow Ace! Let's hope your little decision doesn't come back and bite you in the ass later on. Ciao!
Zero ruffled your hair and then skipped out of the cafeteria. Yo, Saro. You might be the MVP today, but it's not over just yet. I will not let you upstage me in the popularity polls, nor will I let you snatch the victory. I want to rip your dick off. I want to fucking castrate you. I want you to suffer to the greatest lengths of the word. I will be the one to win the game show. You just wait. I hope you kill yourself.
That degenerate is a cancer on society. Okay, don't use that. That's a Nazi word.
Cece looked at Hassan in disgust before facing you.
Anyway, the first day is over. We did what we could do for now. Let's head out. Degenerate is a word, made by the Nazis, so do not use it. Do not use that word. That's your Serotonin Rat civics lesson for today.
A few minutes later, you were looking through the window. Deneb, Vega, and Altair greet your eyes.
Are those like stars?
The 3 stars of the Summer Triangle.
Never heard of it before.
Your mind rushes back to the event in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, no one got voted out today. However, that means the killer still runs free. And tonight, they'll be able to target their first victim. A victim that can easily be you.
Saro? Are you okay?
You nod your head.
Do you regret your decision?
Not at all.
Do you think you should have voted for Nas?
You shake your head no.
Good. Never regret your choices, Saro.
Cece suddenly approached the window next to you and lifted her gaze to the sky.
Choices make who we are. One choice leads to another, and by the time you realize it, you've made so many choices. You've branched so many times that your point of origin looks no different than a distant star in the night sky. But that's the beauty of choices, Saro. It's freedom. Endless, pure, and unshackled freedom. They lied to us. Happiness is not possible. It never was. It doesn't matter what you achieve. It doesn't matter what you get. You'll always want more. You'll always desire something out of your reach.
What is she even yapping about? Let her talk, man. Let her talk.
You will always struggle. You'll never be happy. Never. But that's okay. Because freedom is different. Freedom is attainable. You might not control your point of origin or the end. You might not control how you were born or how you die. But everything in between can be yours. Every choice can be yours to make. This is what truly matters, Saro. This is what truly matters to me. To you. And to us.
Cece suddenly approached you until only a few feet separated you.
The killer will make their choice tonight. But that won't matter. Whatever happens tonight will happen. Do you understand, Sarah? Not even death will separate us anymore.
She's a fucking creep. I mean, you kind of expect it going in, you know?
Cece leaned over and kissed you on the cheeks.
I don't like that.
She then waved her hand and walked into her room. You stood in the hallway for a few seconds before walking inside your room. A dark, creepy bedroom greets your eyes. You look around you, and nothing feels out of place, but every fiber in your being is screaming for you to get out. To run away and get as far away from this room as you possibly can. However, you know the rules, and so do I. Leaving your room during nighttime will result in your immediate demise. You approach your bed and lie down. But then...
Detective, of course.
A word suddenly flashes through your eyes. Detective. The detective special role. It seems that's the role you got. According to Miro, you're able to choose one person each night and investigate them. Using this special role, you can determine if they are the killer or not. So the real question now is who? Who will you investigate?
Yeah, as soon as I was given this role, you know shit was up for the killer. That is so real, Snow.
You choose to investigate Cece.
Investigate!
Minor spelling error! Mods, kill this man!
She been nothing but supportive and affectionate. She been. Not she has been. She been. That's how you know this is country folk.
She's been nothing but supportive and affectionate toward you since you got here, but a part of you wants to make sure. A part of you wants to know. You push that thought away and lie down in the bed. There is nothing else you can do but wait.
I literally found the killer night one. That's crazy work.
Wait and hope. Hope that you'll wake up from your slumber and see the light of day. Hope that the killer won't target you and end your existence tonight. Hope that this isn't the end. You empty your head of these thoughts and surrender your fate to the night. Like Cece said, whatever happens tonight will happen.
Bird! It's a bird! It's a little bird, it's a little baby. It's scum reading in a nutshell. Definitely Cece or Hassan because you voted him.
You open your eyes just to be greeted by a bird standing outside your window. It seems you've survived. You try to get up from your bed when...
Innocent. Okay.
Innocent? This is the result of your special role. It seems Cece is innocent after all. A part of you feels a bit guilty, but you decide to push that feelings away. A sudden knock on the door startles you. You get up on your feet and approach the door.
Good morning, Sarah. I'm so glad you're okay.
Cece came closer and gave you a tight hug. Cece's smile suddenly disappears.
We have a situation.
You follow after Cece as you move through the hallway until you reach a certain dorm room. You can see some of your companions standing outside the room.
Please be Hassan! Please have killed the motherfucker!
The whole atmosphere was extremely tense. Cece gives you a slight nod as you two walk inside. A bloody room greets your eyes. You quickly take a step back and look around. However, you can't see anyone in the room. Cece notices your confusion and speaks.
The body's not here anymore. Muriel snapped it away and gave us an autopsy report instead. However, we all had a good look at the body before she died. God fucking damn it! Then why the fuck did you say she? It's Jack. Jack is the victim.
The image of a well-dressed man sporting a cold look crosses your mind. For some reason, you can't picture him as a victim.
You're the one who misread? Fuck you. I never misread anything. I never misread anything. I am a perfect individual.
I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting here. Let's head out.
While trying your best not to step on the bloodstains, you leave the room. It's a mess. A part of me was hoping nothing would happen. That the killer wouldn't strike. Or maybe the guardian angel would manage to protect the target.
What do you mean a part of me? Is the narrator a character, or are you supposed to be the narrator? Jack is the other asshole, so I wasn't bothered. Both of the men are assholes, man.
But sadly, the killer succeeded.
The only clue we have is this autopsy report Muriel gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown. The victim is Jack. Male, age 34.
Doesn't fucking look it.
Height, 1.84 meters. Weight, 85 kilograms. Cause of death, hypovolemic shock caused by severe blood loss. The victim was found with multiple wounds all over his body. 1 wound to the neck, 5 in the chest, and 12 in the abdominal region. The murder weapon is a sharp object, likely an axe. There were no signs of struggles.
34 what? Yeah, how the fuck is this guy 34?
The report doesn't mention anything else. No fingerprints or DNA or anything that can directly point us to the killer. I assume Muriel doesn't want us to know more than we should. Still, the number of inflicted wounds concerns me.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Sero.
28 stab wounds! You didn't even want to give him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hatred? He was bleeding, and you stabbed him again and again and again.
There were no signs of struggle, which led me to believe that the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that's true, then 1 hit to the head or the neck should be enough to kill the victim. Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times in total.
What, he has a high school suit on. He's a PDF. He wasn't wearing a high school suit, he was just wearing a suit.
No matter how you think about it, this is very excessive. Why would the killer do that? What do you think, Sero?
The killer's an amateur.
An amateur? That is possible. The killer could have feared that 1 strike wouldn't do the job, so they kept striking Jack until they were sure he was dead. This could explain the excessive number of wounds. However, even a normal person would have watched a detective drama or two. If they wanted to make sure Jack would be dead, they would have focused all their hits on the head and neck region. Maybe the chest, too. But most of these wounds seem to be random, especially for a target who was most likely unconscious the whole time. What if the Jack wasn't unconscious, Sero? What if you saw the killer and faced them head on? Since there were no signs of resistance, that would mean Jack didn't fight back. Jack is a tough guy. I can't see him cowering in fear while the killer slashes his body. If Jack was indeed unconscious, then there must be a reason he didn't fight back. There must be a reason why he allowed the killer to kill him. But what? What could make him do that? This is going nowhere. When it comes to the killings, the killer has a massive advantage over us. It doesn't matter how much we investigate. Without surveillance footage, witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. Do you get where I'm doing with this, Sarah?
The special roles.
Indeed. They are our best weapons against the killer. If the people with special roles work together, then the killer won't have a chance. However, that will be a very difficult task to accomplish. No one knows what role the other person has. And with the killer hiding in our midst, the people with special roles won't risk exposing themselves. The fact that we're all strangers in this game doesn't help either.
Hey, Saldus, yeah, I'm putting this on the screen. You don't get a choice in the matter. Serotonin rat, unapproved boy kisser. That's just how it is. Anyways.
The fact that we're all strangers in this game doesn't help either. Still, if we want to survive this game and stop the killer, then making use of the special roles is our best shot.
That's not a boy kisser, that's an asshole. Exactly.
Cece continues talking. You are suddenly reminded of your special role. The detective role. You even used it yesterday. Should you tell Cece about it? She has been nothing but supportive and affectionate toward you since the very start. If there is someone you can trust in this group, it's her, right?
Yeah, especially because I fucking checked her. She's guaranteed okay.
So, should you tell her? You take a deep breath and decide to tell Cece your role. You face Cece and tell her you have the detective role. Cece's expression suddenly changed.
What? Why? Why did you tell me?
Cece's eyes widen and she looks at you in utter shock. You stare back at her in complete confusion as she grabs your arm and drags you away from the dorms.
What if she betrayed you? I don't fucking care. She has no fucking reason to! She's innocent! I checked her!
Cece refused to explain her behavior. Instead, she would change the subject every time you brought it up and insist that you should continue searching the school. Unable to get any answers, you decided to do as she says.
I think it's more so that detective is the most dangerous role to have. Yeah.
Cece's face was completely expressionless the whole time, but a dark shadow covered her eyes. Something was really off. Before you knew it, it was sunset. It was time for the second round of voting. Your consciousness fades for a few seconds before you find yourself in the cafeteria. You've been teleported once again, and it's not just you. You look to your side just to spot Hassan kneeling on the floor and vomiting all over the place.
God, you vomited all over my shoes.
Hassan wiped his mouth and faced Zero. I'm sorry, this teleportation stage magic makes me nauseous.
Stage magic? You don't actually still think this is a game show?
Carmine stares at Hassan in confusion when...
Welcome back, everyone, to the second round of voting. Myrtle? Please, you gotta stop this before more people get hurt. I don't know why you're doing this, but this is wrong. This whole game is goddamn sick. The game will keep going until either the killer or the innocent people win. If you want this game to end soon, then hurry up and achieve one of these two possibilities. How about you provide us with more clues, then? The autopsy report you gave us is useless. If you're asking me to take sides, then you're wasting your time, Cecilia. I'm only here to make sure the game runs as fairly and efficiently as possible. The rest is up to you. Meryl-chan is right. We can do this, guys! We got the special roles now, right? Right? Let's try Cece's-chan's strategy from yesterday. If the people with special roles identify themselves, then we can rule out 3 people just like that. We can avenge Baby Jack.
Baby, that man is 34 years old. Everyone started looking at each other all of a sudden.
Hold on a second. You do realize that exposing people with special roles will also expose them to the killer. Huh? Why are you suddenly opposed to your own idea, Cece-chan? Oh, I get it. You have a special role, don't you? That's not what I... Ooh, let me guess. You're the detective. No, you're the guardian angel.
Stop harassing her, weirdo. You're only helping the killer by trying to expose her like this.
Huh? What's that, Nazi-chan? Are you still angry I voted for you yesterday? That was totally not personal, you know. Please, don't, hate me or anything, okay?
The discussion became even more ridiculous after that. But they were right. The special roles are a strong weapon against the killer.
Why do you use such a deep voice for Nas?
It's more just adding gravel.
It's trying to add gravel to because she comes off as a tough girl, you know? So I'm using a sort of Reiko Yabusame, Susie Deltarune type voice.
Sadly, however, the person you investigated using your special role turned out to be innocent, so you have no idea who the killer is. Zero kept pushing the people with special roles to reveal themselves, but no one did. So the voting ultimately ended with no one being eliminated. Miro let out a sigh and reminded everyone of nighttime rules before sending you to the dorms.
That was pretty anticlimactic, huh? We didn't manage to vote out the killer, so they still run large. But at least no innocent person got eliminated during the vote, so I suppose that's a win. Are you okay, Sarah?
You nod back to CC.
I see.
CC suddenly grabbed you closer and gave you a tight hug.
Don't worry, Sarah. This isn't over just yet. The killer might be a step ahead of us, but that doesn't mean anything. We will win this game together. We will escape together. I promise. I won't let anyone hurt you.
Cece gave you one last hug before walking into her room. You watch her leave before going inside your room, too. The moment you walk inside, an intense feeling of dread and fear runs through your nerves.
I'm also interested, what's the interaction between Guardian Angel and Vigilante is like? Honestly. What happens if the Vigilante targets the Guardian Angel's target? Probably they're still saved, I think.
The moment you walk inside, an intense feeling of dread and fear runs through your nerves. The same feeling as yesterday. You approach your bed and lie down. Today was a horrible day. Not only did the killer manage to claim a victim, but you failed to vote them out. Not only that, but you have no idea who the killer is. The moment that last thought ran through your mind, your special role flashed before your eyes again. That's right. You can use your special role again. A second chance to find the killer. So the question is, who will you investigate?
Zero was trying really hard to get people to reveal their special roles, so...
After inputting your choice, you turn to your side and drift away to sleep.
Protected.
You suddenly open your eyes. A familiar bird standing outside your window greets you. It seems you survived the night, most likely thanks to the intervention of the person with the guardian angel rule. That would explain why the word protected flashed before your eyes just now. You stand up on your feet when suddenly... Innocent. Okay. Someone got shielded. I think I got shielded. The word innocent suddenly appears. It seems to be the result of the investigation you carried out last night. For the second time in a row, the person you investigated turned out not to be the killer. You let out a deep sigh and approach the door.
Oh. Thank God you're okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. The moment I heard the commotion, I came straight to check on you. I thought maybe the killer... No, it doesn't matter. You're unharmed. That's all I care about.
You can hear a commotion coming from a few rooms down the hall.
Come on, let's go check it out.
Following Cece, you approach the source of the noise until you arrived in front of a certain room.
What are you doing out here, Kay? I was asked to give you this.
Kay suddenly handed you a stack of papers. It seems to be very similar to the autopsy report you got yesterday. Standing close by, you can spot both Carmine and Naz reading the report in shock. Something is really off.
Let's just read it, okay?
You nod back at Cece as you start reading the report. There are 2 victims this time around, Hassan and Zero.
Good fucking riddance!
They were both found in Zero's room with a gunshot wound to their forehead. Cause of death, severe damage to the brain caused by the bullet wound. The 2 victims had no other wounds or injuries, and once again there was no sign of struggle. The report adds a few more information, but nothing you can really use.
2 victims instead of 1. How can this be possible? I thought the killer was only allowed to target 1 person per night. Maybe the killer went berserk. Maybe they don't care about the rules anymore. Why? Why is this happening?
You face Naz and the rest of your companions there and say, "It's the Vigilante."
The Vigilante?
You remind everyone of what Miro said about the Vigilante rule. How if they kill anyone who is not the killer, they would die alongside their innocent victim. The presence of 2 bodies can only be explained by that.
Sarah's right. This isn't the work of the killer. This was simply an accident. The Vigilante targeted the wrong person and was killed alongside his victim as punishment. I don't know if Zero or Hassan was the Vigilante, but I don't think it matters either way. The truth is undeniable.
The person I investigated fucking died. Unfortunate. This is just like Town of Salem.
Are you saying the killer didn't target anyone last night? Oh, you bet your ass they did. They were simply blocked. Blocked by the guardian angel.
A long silence suddenly filled the room as everyone kept staring at each other. It was clear to everyone that the game was reaching its final stage. The final showdown. The final battle between the werewolf and the village people, and I have no fucking information. So only one question truly remained. Who's going to win? Who's going to leave this game alive? You spent the rest of the day just hanging on the roof with Cece. Unlike the previous days, Cece didn't seem interested in searching the school. She simply leaned over while staring at the school from above. A mysterious expression clouded her face the whole time.
You failed to scum read twice, Rip. What do you mean? What the fuck is a scum read?
And before you knew it, it was voting time.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 3rd round of voting. Well, you know the drill by now. You will be given the time to discuss the situation among yourselves and then asked to vote. Your time starts now. That won't be necessary. Huh?
Cece ignored Amiral's puzzled expression and faced Nas instead.
Is there any possibility that you would vote for Saro?
Scumread is basically identifying who's more likely evil than others simply based by behavior. Okay.
Huh? Is there a way me or anyone in here can persuade to vote for Saro? What are you saying, Cecilia? Just answer the question.
Naz went silent for a second while looking down at her feet when all of a sudden.
No! I could never harm Saro. I see. Then it's over. The game is over.
What?
The outcome of this game was over the moment the Vigilante made their move. Look around you, Miral. Only the 5 of us remain. Saro and I will be voting for the killer. Kay will be voting for herself as she always does. As for the killer, she will vote for Saro. But that won't matter because Naz won't vote for him. So no matter what the killer does, she will never be able to eliminate Saro. It's over! This game is over! I see. So you're saying you already know who the killer is, huh?
Cece let out a smile and faced you.
Will you do the honors, Saro?
You give Cece a slight nod and face the killer. The psycho responsible for all this pain, all of this suffering. This is the end for her. This is the end of her madness.
Death Note timing.
You lift your arm in the air and point at...
You! The killer is you!
Carmine.
What? It's over, psycho. You have 2 votes against you. You lost. Well, wait, please. Please, don't do this. I'm not the killer, I swear. Give it up, Carmine. You already lost. You lost the moment the Vigilante targeted an innocent victim. If Zero or Hassan were still alive, you could have manipulated them into voting your way. But they're dead. Most likely that dimwit Hassan was the Vigilante and he targeted Zero, thus indirectly fucking up your plans. I guess he kinda dealt the victory blow after all. This can't end this way.
Carmine suddenly faced Nas with tears in her eyes.
Nas, please, you can't let them kill me. I'm innocent, I swear. Remember the first vote? I didn't vote for you, right? If I were the killer, then I would have voted for you and gotten you eliminated. You gotta believe me, please. I'm sorry, Carmine. I don't have any evidence that you're the killer, but I'm gonna trust Saro. It saved my life. Saved your life? I saved your life too. I'm sorry, Carmine. Give it up, monster. You have 3 votes against you now. It's over, Carmine. You're finished.
Snow, how the hell did you guess that? How the hell did you know that from day one? I want to know. Explain yourself.
The whole room went silent as you all fixated your gaze on Carmine, awaiting her next move. When suddenly...
Glad I don't have to do that. So I checked Carmine mostly because I could easily tell whether Jack Hassan or Zero would be the killer later on. How? Carmine also weirdly forced on innocenting Naz for no reason. What? Yeah, I'm clearly not as social deduction brained as you are, Snow. All the laughing that already played as a sound effect.
What the hell?
Everyone suddenly took a step back as Carmine approached and faced you all.
What's wrong? Why is everyone backing away? Isn't this what you wanted? A reveal? A massive fucking reveal? You've got me. I'm the killer. So why are you walking away? Oh, don't give me that look, Naz. You're the reason things got this fucked up.
Why do you have lyrics?
What? You're the guardian angel, aren't you? You've been using a special role to protect it since the first night? To protect your little savior, your little Saro? If you haven't been such a little bitch, none of this would have happened. You all could have died a peaceful death. But you just had to let your pathetic little feelings guide your path. You just had to be a cock-sucking bitch.
I don't like you.
Fuck you, Naz! I should have voted you out the first day. Carmine? You might be an alternate timeline version of her, but you're nothing like the real Naz. The real Naz would never fall for a guy she just met.
Not even a guy, buddy.
You're a fucking inferior copy. A fraud!
Carmine suddenly grabbed a fork from a nearby table and approached Naz.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Cece quickly moved and stood in front of Carmine, thus blocking her advance.
I assume my microphone was peaking that entire time, right?
What's wrong, Cecilia? If you attempt to harm Naz like this, you'll be directly breaking the game rules. Your brain will be fried before you even touch her. Well, but of course, Cecilia. The microchip is attached directly to my optic nerve. The right eye, was it?
Carmine suddenly stopped in her tracks and then...
She cut out her eye.
Using the fork in her hand, Carmine shoved it inside her eye socket and scooped out her right eye.
Problem solved. You're a fucking psycho! A psycho? Oh, shut the fuck up, Cecilia! You go around spewing your pretentious shit about freedom and escaping the system. Yeah, you're too much of a coward to do what needs to be done. You're a fucking liar, Cecilia. You don't care about killing the system. You don't care about achieving true freedom. You never did. All you care about is... it.
Carmine suddenly points at you.
It's the reason you're doing any of this, isn't it? It's the reason why you're here. It's the reason you're playing this game again. You never cared about anyone else. You never cared about me, about Naz, or about Alex. Alex? You knew exactly what was happening to him. You knew exactly about his condition. Yeah, you just stood there. You just watched him from far away. Watched as his body turned to dust. Watched as his mind and soul were enslaved by the system. You just watched like an observer. If I'm a monster, then you're the fucking devil. You're not just an alternate timeline version of Carmine. You're her. You're Carmine. You're Alex's wife. Impossible. I'm sorry for hiding my identity from you, Miro. But I had to. It was important I survived to the point in the game. So I can save you. So I can save you from...
I don't know if that's supposed to be referring to me or not.
Mom? What the hell were you thinking, Miral? Serving the system? Serving the monster who killed and enslaved your father? What would Alex say if he sees you like this? Whatever that monster promised for your servitude is all lies, Miral. It's all fucking lies. I have a really bad headache. Rather, I'm really lightheaded. This is what happens when you shout. I'm not fucking saying that. I'm not fucking saying that! I'm almost done saving him. Please trust me. I can... Enough! So yeah, it turns out it doesn't matter at all how well you do in the demo, apparently. Got the exact same ending. Fun. Okay, well, hi, Carmine. Hi, Frostmoon Angel. Welcome to the stream. You may or may not be a little bit late. I don't know if you've been here for a while or if you're just chatting. That monster took my husband. He took the only man I ever loved. I'm not letting him take away my daughter, too. Carmine! Perhaps realizing Carmine's intention, Cece let out a loud shriek as she ran toward Carmine. It felt as if time was slowing down as Cece desperately lunged herself at Carmine. When suddenly... Carmine lunges the fork straight through your throat. You fall down on your knees as blood splatters everywhere. No, 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 no! It's gonna be okay, Sarah. It's gonna be okay. Cece quickly runs to your side, doing her best to stop the bleeding. I was in someone else's stream and the mood changed when I switched to this one, Lamau. That's so real. It's pointless. I specifically targeted its carotid arteries. Why? Don't you get it, Cecilia? The system was never the real danger. The system is powerless without its tool. Powerless without it. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Powerless without it. It's the eyes and ears of the system. Without it, there is no game. There is no suffering. There is no happiness. Without it, we'll be unshackled, unbound, free. Without it, we'll finally achieve freedom. Cool. So yeah, it gets meta and there's a ton of lore we don't understand yet. Where's the fourth wall? I don't fucking know. Welcome back, Sarah. I've been observing you the whole time. Carmine got you pretty good, didn't she? I'm not surprised. She was always a single-minded girl. You must have many questions for me right now, but those will have to wait. Your mission is far from over. Not even death will set you free. So get up, Sarah. It's time. It's time to reloop. You suddenly open your eyes to find yourself in a familiar cafeteria. Sarah! Cece suddenly approaches and gives you a big hug. Thank God you're okay. What's going on? I'm not sure, but if this is anything like the first Noel game, then we're back to the start. Back to the start of the loop. You look around yourself in complete confusion when someone suddenly appears. Good. You're finally here. Miral? Cece looked at Miral, anticipating her reaction, but Miral just gave her a puzzled look and continued talking. I've closed access to the cafeteria to everyone but you two. I'll explain the rules of the game later on, but first I need to explain your special role. Our special role?
Muriel then took a step forward, faced the two of you, and spoke. Is this gonna be like some lovers, soulmate type shit?
You two will play a very special role in this game. You two will be...
Killer. Ah.
What are you so confused about, Snow? The game crashed for you? Ah, interesting, interesting. Hey there, my name's Redacted, and I'm the host of this game. That was quite the reveal, huh? It seems you and Cece are the killers in this loop. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Anyway, I'm afraid you've reached the end of the demo. But don't worry, the game is fully completed and available to download right now. The link to the same version is on the same itch.io page you found this demo. Simply scroll down and you won't miss it. Yep, so see you on the ith.io page of the full version. Bye-bye.
Yeah, the full version costs money. Money that I don't have. So, I'll definitely play the full version eventually. Okay, so when did the art changed? Who fucking knows? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I did say this was the demo version. It's in the title. So, it appears that will be the end of the stream. I had a very fun time. I'm definitely gonna put this on my list of things to, buy the full version of. Without a doubt, without a doubt. So, if you enjoyed, it will be a huge help to me if you'd like, comment, subscribe, all that. Always helps me out. I mean, I'm really not doing much of the content creator thing anymore. Anymore, but, you know, I still stream every now and again when I want to. I mean, I'm kind of like in between things right now, if I'm being honest. It's like a thing of like, I tried for a while and I didn't really find too much success, and I just kind of... You can only do so many life series before editing them just kind of feels like the same thing every time. But I do still really enjoy streaming visual novels. I like visual novels a whole lot. So I probably will end up doing more of that. So yeah, without much further ado. Wait, no, now I get no streamers to watch. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Peace sign. Sorry. Gotta blast some Yonkagore now. Oh, well, who knows? Well, anyways, without much further ado, I don't wanna take up too much more of your time. So fare thee well, my rats and rodents. Goodbye.